Hey, Bill, how are you? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Come here, baby girl. Hey, Andrew, how are you? Knox, what's up? Good morning. Come on. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, stop. You're not getting hurt. Come on. Up. She being sassy. Okay, I was just making sure. I popped out my YouTube chat, but it's not. It's actually my YouTube chat's not keeping up. So I guess we'll use StreamYard's chat. Hey, Colorado. Travis, what's up? I'm going to put a link up. Hopefully it'll work. Otherwise, I may have to send it to you differently. Anyway, I couldn't sleep. Since like midnight, I've been up. So I got caught up on Alaskan bush people. My guilty pleasure, and made myself a cup of coffee, and I got about 2 hours before the boys got to be up. Well, hour and a half now. Oh, there you are.
Hello, hello.
What's up, homie?
What's happening, Mama?
I'm here. So did you hear the news?
As far as what?
I got in a fight with some razors.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, what's up, boss? I didn't know if I should.
Look at brothers and sisters. Look at this shit. Man, we fucking match.
No. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right? Like, yeah, I'm not used to it yet.
Yeah. That's cool. Was that like 1 or 2? Number 2?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just took it down to a 2 and said, we'll see where it goes. I was going to bick it, and I'm like, nah, we'll wait. I know everybody wanted me to rock a mohawk, which normally I would have no fucking problem doing. I could rock a mohawk all day long, but that's the hair that's falling out so bad.
Now.
And I'm like, yeah, no, it's got to go. I know, Colorado. He said I look like you. Hey, Linda. Good morning. Andrew.
I need to leave me alone. I've had a pinched nerve in my neck and my shoulder for 3 days. My arm is cold and my hand is numb. And it won't. I can't get it out. No, what you need to. Okay, so I have 2 bad discs in my neck, right? And that's what happens when they start getting bad. If I sleep wrong or whatever is my whole arm, my arms go and my hands go numb. It's all
the best thing to do.
It freaking hurts.
Is to do it for like 30 minutes and interchange hot and cold, like every 5 minutes. Yep, put hot on it and let it sit on there for 5. And while the hot's sitting on there, do your best not to move it, but get your cold ready, and then get a really cold ice rag or an ice pack. Put that on there for 5 minutes and just keep switching back and forth.
Frozen stuff. I don't know if I have anything hot.
Then what you do is
use for hot.
The best thing to do if you don't have any, like a hot pad, you can take a washcloth, get it wet, put it in a Ziploc bag, and throw it in the microwave for just a few seconds. And make sure you have something so you don't burn yourself, because they get hot fast. but that works really good for hot. Hi, Patrick. It's good to see you.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I've drove yet, Bill Betts. Now that you say that.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't. I've been coming out trying to do work, and I can't concentrate. Tonight's I have to for tomorrow, but
right.
It's like, the pain is it's a trip, man, because it's in my arm right now, in the center of like my bicep, but it like somebody's stabbing me, and then it'll be up in my neck. That's why I think it's a pinched nerve in my neck, but it's like in between where my neck and my shoulder blade are. And I remember I think I had a bulging disc in my thoracic, which is in between.
Well, you have if that's where it is, there's a trigger point right there. So the hot and the cold, just keep doing it, and just do it for like 30 minutes and then rest it. Just don't must it and let it just go and do its thing.
The first thing I thought was a hot shower would do it, and then I've been like swinging, like stretch. I've been stretching when I get up and I do stuff like my chores, dishes, laundry, stuff like that. Like it kind of subsides, but just sitting here, it's there's no comfortable. It's just like somebody stabbing me, and I can't concentrate. It's driving me nuts.
Definitely.
I'm sleeping. I woke up today just from
laying flat
on my back, and that shit. I swear to God, it was the worst pain. So yeah, pretty normal day.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Awesome sauce. How's everybody doing?
At Coin World UK is in here. Good morning, sir. He's 5 hours ahead of me. So
yeah.
So it's 10 a.m. there.
You're still in Texas, huh?
Yeah, I'm still in Texas. I'll be here for a minute. Have to be here to finish my chemo. Not that I want to be, but it's
how much longer you got?
So I just finished round 4. Today's day 6. So I have 8 more rounds to go, unless my doctor decides otherwise. But she's supposed to be ordering me a scan. She wants me to do another CAT scan to see where we're at, if they see anything on the CAT scan. So they use the CAT scan post-surgery, I believe, as their baseline, which shouldn't show anything. So we'll see. But my numbers, there's a specific test that they run, and my numbers when I got out of surgery were at 48, and it went up after my first round of chemo. It went up to like 99 or 95. I don't ever remember which one it is. Johnny Ray, what's up? Victoria. And then after my third round of chemo, it started dropping back down. So we'll see, hopefully today or tomorrow when my numbers come back again, make sure they're still on the downward trend. I told her I was willing it to do a huge drop. She said, well, you better get to work then. I said, I'm working it, girl. We're doing this. So.
Work it.
Right. So as long as that number goes down and stays down and my scans don't show anything, there is a possibility I may not have to do a full 6 months. And it's 6 months because it's every other week. So 12 rounds total.
And then besides the actual chemo itself, like that's all supplemented with like pills and stuff?
No. Just chemo.
I don't know.
Basically, what they saw when they did the pathology from when they went and removed my tumor, the margins, which are the surrounding tissues from the tumor, were clear. That's what they want to see, is that the margins are clear, right? So that the tumor isn't doing its thing and making its way elsewhere. If it was that and it was stage 1, I wouldn't have had to do chemo. But when they took the lymph nodes, they took 34 lymph nodes total, and 3 out of 34 came back with cancer in them. That made them say, okay, so this is a stage 2 because it's not everywhere. It's barely caught it, caught it in a good place. And that's all that they could tell. So they, okay, we're going to do basically kind of almost, it sounds bad to put it this way, but it's almost like preventative chemo.
Yeah.
Because they don't know exactly how many.
They're not leaving nothing to chance.
Yeah. So, and because when they went in and they found that it didn't start in my small intestines like they thought, it started in my pancreas. That changed what type of cancer it technically was. And whenever you have pancreatic cancer as a diagnosis, they're going to hit you with everything they possibly can.
Yeah.
Field guy, how you doing this morning? It's been a long time.
Well, I'm still praying for you.
I'll be fine.
You can't stop me.
No, I can't. You do what you want. You do you, honey. If that's what you want to do, I mean, by all means. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay.
Right on. Deal. Feeling like a Monday? Wait, it is Monday. No? Tuesday. Oh, it's Tuesday. 3 a.m. here.
Started in my pancakes. Yes. But it left my waffles alone, which is good.
I love pancakes.
I like waffles.
Yeah, well, same thing. Pancakes, waffles, anything that goes underneath syrup, it could be my hand. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I suppose you've been up to Alaska and stuff, so you know all about fresh maple syrup. Like, literally, we used to, on my grandparents' farm, we tapped trees and literally cooked the maple syrup. Cook the sap down, and my grandma make maple candy. Oh my god!
Nice. That just sounds sweet.
Amazing, delicious stuff.
Yeah, comfort foods and anything with Andy at the end of it.
Right.
Get it? Or chocolate.
Waffle candy.
Yeah.
I see Knox say, "Yay, waffles!" I got waffles on my mind now.
I like breakfast in particular.
Waffles are God's gift to breakfast people because they have little pockets of goodness. If you don't fill each pocket with something of goodness, you're not doing it right. I'm sorry. And I don't care. My mom used to fuss at us. That's too much syrup. Woman, there is a pocket for... No, there's no such thing.
And yes, I lick the plate.
Stephen Kenyon, you are 100% correct. And it was homemade Michigan maple syrup. My grandpappy's farm.
Yeah, I like breakfast for dinner, lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast is the bomb.
I like breakfast any time of the day.
Yeah, it's one of those, it's always good.
And then when you're drunk, there's nothing better than Denny's, and I don't care who says what. Not Denny's, but Waffle House.
It's all rumor. I have no clue.
You've never been to Waffle House, my butt.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Oh yeah, Denny's is what is. There's a Denny's on every corner in Southern California.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, we have like a few other ones that are like 24-hour, like Denny's, but yeah, man, everything closes at 2 in the morning. Alcohol and all the clubs. We always hit Denny's.
We didn't actually, growing up, I didn't actually go to a Waffle House until I was well into my 20s.
Right on.
I was probably 27, 28. I don't think I went to a Waffle House until
you're only 26 now.
I was in North Carolina. Oh yeah, right. I wish. I just realized, like, oogling over some 20-year-old guy is so freaking wrong because he could technically be my kid, and I'm like, dude, that's what really?
Wrong for you. You can get away with it. I can't do that.
Well, I know it's worse for men than women, but
they shoot us.
still, the internal struggle is there.
And I got daughters.
Now this kid is 16, and I got friends who've got 20-plus-year-old kids. You know, I'm like, oh no, wait, what? Okay, this is weird. We're officially at the weird age, because remember when we were like, 20, and a 50-year-old man was like, no, you just he's an old man or old woman.
What are you talking about? I still don't
Maybe that's the opposite. Maybe that's the opposite for you guys on the woman's side there. I don't know.
Well, when guys get older, it's always the younger. It's the trophy.
The trophy wives.
Yeah, it's like I think that's supposed to be like what you do. Like you train in for the younger. When you go through the midlife crisis, you get Corvette and an 18-year-old. Big set of fake bitties and attached to a big blonde hairdo. That's what they do in the movies. I have no idea. Yeah,
I've heard stories. I don't have experience with that being in my
Cadillac guy.
He's older than me.
Not a Corvette.
So I was the Brad Nino. What's up? I was the midlife crisis trophy wife, I guess.
Sweet. Now, like, that's something I never even contemplated before. Like, is that a pro or a con?
Well, in my current state of affairs, it was,
I think I know, but
it was good. My son, my kids, but.
Well, typically the second one is, like, statistically is always way better. Like, their longevity, everything.
Oh, well, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, that's why the statistics are never.
That's why they're there to just give you an idea.
Yeah.
They're not hard.
They're just there to fool us.
Numbers.
Yeah. Because after this last one, why would I ever want to do that again?
That's pretty much what I'm saying. I'm good. Knox keeps telling me he's the trophy husband.
Yeah, that's me. I'm just eye candy. That's all I was. 20 years, just used and abused. Just eye candy. Stand in the corner. Like it might as well be a picture on the wall.
Oh, well,
Payday. That's all I ever heard. Can we smoke in here? Is that cool? Thank you.
Yeah, you can smoke in here. We're good. I don't smoke anymore. I quit. I don't even use my vape.
Good.
Anymore.
You know what? I need to. Because I did read some stuff about with the nerve. Smoking, man. Smoking's bad. Everything. It depletes collagen, and there's 8 collagens. All the problems I have with my back through the years were not directly smoking, but smoking didn't help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually was because they need to do surgery on my neck, and I was told that the first thing I would have to do if they were going to do surgery on me on my spine is I had to quit smoking because it inhibits the regrowth of bone tissue.
I did for both my back surgeries,
and I was like, "Oh, I did not know that."
And I regret not staying stopped. The first one I did it because it was I never had back surgery. I was younger. And so I stopped way before they told me to, all the suggestions, and almost stayed, quit after, but going out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like drinking and cigarettes is oh my God, it's like find a better mix, yin and yang.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the one thing, I knew the first time I had a drink and didn't crave a cigarette, I knew I was. And that's a hard thing to do. That's the one really, and that after eating. Oof.
All right, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to be honest. My uncle quit. He's 80, my mom's brother.
Yeah.
And he had quit, like in his 30s. So he's already got 50 years behind him, and he said the cravings never. He still craves cigarettes, but he maintained he didn't smoke the whole time. You know, he's a non-smoker, but to this day, he'll tell you like the smell, like he still likes the smell, like he still craves nicotine.
Right.
That blew me away.
There's been times before. Okay, so before I started chemo, before I had my surgery. Let me back that up a little bit. When I went to Cincinnati, I hadn't smoked since I got sick and went into the hospital. I went to Cincinnati and people were smoking, and it was like everybody smoked there, and I was like, ugh, like it was really kind of hard. And so I had a couple of cigarettes while I was there, and I couldn't smoke the whole thing, so just have a few puffs or whatever, maybe half of it, and then I would just get rid of the rest of it. And I think I did that twice, maybe 3 times. And I was like, you know what, guys? And I had a few people bitching at me. Fair enough. And they had every right to. But I was like, you know what? After this, when I go home, I'm having surgery, and then I'm probably, I might have to be doing chemo. I'm done. I was like, this is my one freebie before this reality starts. So, and that's what I did. And that was it. And yeah, now my hubby started smoking again, and he comes in the house. I just want to gag. I can't even be outside around where he's at when he's smoking. Like none of it.
Amazing. Like like I've been a smoker all my life, and nobody else was. I didn't never smoke in the house, but like my clothes, you get immune to it right away. Like I don't smell it, but not smoking just for a short time, and all of a sudden, like everything tastes different because it kills your taste buds.
Right.
Yeah, so like everything, like all of a sudden, my favorites weren't my favorite anymore, like eating wise, and then like the smell of it, like it's strong. Nicotine is so strong, so it's like, I forget people don't smoke how strong it is, because they can smell me coming a mile away, man.
Oh, B3, how are you doing, dude?
B3, bro. Like,
showing up. Good morning, everybody. We're just chit-chatting. Nothing major. Some of us don't sleep well, so.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to join, they're free to join. Mr. John Ray, Highway Coin Collector, Mr. Ubers Trooper himself.
Opportunity knocks. He tried smoking in middle school, but he couldn't get the candy cigarettes lit.
Oh my God, those things were awesome.
I remember those.
Do you remember? It took a little while before I realized that you could puff on them, and they would puff if you puffed outwards on them. They would puff a little cloud of sugar to make it look like
a powder that they packed them with, wasn't it?
Huh?
Didn't they kind of pack them with the powder?
Yeah. So if you actually puffed on them, you could puff a little thing of like, not a way to get the kids started on cigarettes.
I remember my mom catching me in like some.
Here we are. What's up, Mama? Good morning.
We had snuck off, and I stole my mom stole like a Marlboro 100.
Yeah.
And she caught us behind the apartment trying to smoke the cigarette. So my mom was going to teach me a lesson, and she like made me smoke one. And she goes, the worst thing I ever did. She goes, because you sat. I was like 8. She goes, because you smoked it. She's like, I expected you to gag and throw up and everything. She goes, you just smoked it. So it was like, all right, what next? Like, I can smoke now? No, you're 8.
And see, Kitty Fishing, what's up?
Kitty.
Feral Cat.
What up, Kitty? Barbara
Carbone. Good morning, Mama.
Here you are.
I sound like him. See, look, we look like brother and sister now. Didn't know I was going to do that, did you, Travis?
No, I think you had said something about it a few times, but I saw I was inside trying to rest, and I saw I got the notification on my phone.
Oh.
And I was doing my chores.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I was hoping it wasn't going to come, but After the last round, it was starting to fall out pretty good where, like, you know, my hoodie was constantly getting covered in fur. And I'm like, seriously? And then, yeah, after this round, and I got up because I spend basically 3-4 days in bed. I got up and I had a brand new, nice, clean pillowcase, one of my favorites, and it was just coated in hair. And I went, nope. Can't do it. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, it's got to be
years of collecting.
A good thing, you know, not like just have to see that, like, just psychologically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first time when I had leukemia, my hair fell out a lot worse quicker, but the chemo was a lot worse. So, I mean, it was literally like big clumps were coming out. That's not the way this was. So this was just a slow progression of getting worse. What's up, Red?
What's going on?
I don't know. There's a good period to it, man. What's happening, Red?
Not much. Just chilling. Just waking up.
Good morning.
Well, good
That's
morning,
reading Kitty's. Did you see what Kitty Fishing put?
No.
I don't know how to take that.
He put.
How can you rock that hairstyle and still be hotter than Limit? Question mark. Dude, what are you doing, Kitty? Killing me, Larry.
I can't even. It's just
that was until I got up here with this beard, though.
Right. I know. Now I feel I'm lacking. I'm severely lacking.
Dude, I can never man through the itchy stage.
Yeah.
It's still hot here.
No, not here. It's starting to snow here.
Yeah, I've seen that. And we're getting down 50s, 60s at night.
Are you?
80s during the day.
Oh, that's nice, still. That's good weather.
No, it sucks.
That's cold enough to get it's chilly at night, though.
Yeah. So heat on it. The heat kicks on like once at night, maybe twice, and then the air most of the time.
You get your package yet?
No, I have not. I'm waiting. Trust me, I'm like itching for it.
Yeah.
But my mail comes in the afternoon, so I'm hoping today or tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah, because I shipped yours out the same as I shipped Shane's out. His got to him last night in Tennessee, so yours should be there any day.
Oh, nice. Mushroom weather, but I don't go out in the woods here.
Like they caught a mailman here in California somewhere that at his home he had dumped his whole truck of mail, bags and bags. They found him at his house. That's how overwhelmed they are. Like he just didn't want to get fired because he couldn't keep up, so he didn't deliver the mail. He just dumped the stuff at home. Then they caught one guy where he on a business camera, security camera, just some random parking lot at midnight. And the whole mail truck. He just threw all the mail out in the middle of just some random parking lot.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not cool, man.
No, that's not cool at all.
What's going on, big dog Johnny Ray?
Lincoln, I know I said hi to Lincoln. I had to because he was one of the first people in here. Inkman, good morning.
Inkman.
I'm losing. I get really back and forth. I don't know what's what sometimes.
It's true, Perry.
So if I repeat myself, just ignore it. It's all good. It's all good. Everything's
okay. What it do? What it do, nephew?
So, any good scores lately?
Yeah, I melt everything, so not for me.
I know.
It's been so long, I don't even know what to do. I ain't scored in so long. Oh, you mean coin?
Oh my God, Travis.
Yes, I did. And so I got a bunch of Morgans, mid-state Morgans for tomorrow. But I haven't been able to go out. I'm not joking. I've just been demolished for 3 days. And right now, I'm sweating right now. Can't find a comfortable place. friggin'. It
Yeah.
feels like somebody's putting a javelin through.
71D for 101. Oh. Kennedy hat. What do you mean for 101? Like DDO 101, DDR?
RPM?
Right.
I'm trying to find,
NFL? What are we talking about over here?
trying to find a 1909 SVDB.
Good luck.
What grade you want?
I just want it so I can see the date clear in the VDB.
Yes, Lincoln, you did. I couldn't remember if I said hi to you, and then I remembered that you were
Minimum for good. You
people.
have to be able to see those.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just need a book filler, you know?
Right on. Well, I know where there's like two of my wholesalers, they have.
have a good day, B3.
So you don't necessarily need it slabbed, right? It can be raw.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no, I need it raw for my album.
Yeah. I'll
Very
write
good.
you down in the book, dude.
Dose
I'll hit
paper.
you up, let you know.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
You see that, Lemon?
What's that, Mama?
Perry got a gold dos pesos.
Oh, nice.
I know. Well, I couldn't remember Lincoln. If I repeat myself or do stuff like that, just disregard. I'm not crazy.
Take it easy, B3. Oh, Kennedy have. 71 do it. You
I
found
just
one?
picked up this bad
Dude.
boy.
Nice.
Ooh.
Is it the W?
No, this is a maple. There's no W.
Well, that's
Yes,
pretty.
it is. Yes, it is.
It's got the maple privy mark. There's one that's worth more. It has, I think it's a horse privy.
Yeah. No, there is a maple that's got a W on it.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, it's the Winnipeg mint. Yeah, Johnny Ray sent me it. It's like the lowest vintage maple.
Sweet.
Really? I have to look more into these. This is my first one. I did not own a maple until just the other day.
Nice. Yeah, I used to have the whole privy collection, but I melted them.
Oh my god.
Like an occupational hazard.
No, Red. No.
Yeah. One time I had a whole monster box full of maples at one time.
God, you're killing me.
Hey, there's no proof. You can't
Bradley,
prove it.
you're killing me, guys. Stop. Don't
Well,
milk.
look at it this way. Everybody who's ever bought from me either has a piece of a maple or a piece of an ASE.
For me, honestly, I'd rather have the maples.
All right.
That's just me, though.
Actually, I think the pour coming your way was made out of maples. To be honest.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That makes me want to cry and like laugh at the same time. Like, no, but it's so cool, but no.
Well, I buy maples here for like melt spot, right? Because I mean, they get so milky and everything, right? So.
Well, yeah. I mean, if they're milky, I understand. They've gotten better with that. Coin World, have a wonderful day. Cajun, how are you?
Yeah, the 2020s they changed
back ribs. Oh my god.
They changed the solution that they use on them so that way they don't milk spot it anymore, or allegedly. But
right,
they're always experimenting with washing, right? Is it working?
I don't know.
Is a 2014, and then I have another one coming that was gifted to me.
Okay.
Never Beef decides to send my stuff out, which
the Eagles are like that too, dude. And it's like it's one of those things that it's just across the board the advice that you don't clean coins, but it's common practice. Most dealers dip Eagles and maples because they're milky. But
you see what I found.
The way to do it, it doesn't leave any remnants of the dipping. But it's really easy to go a little too long and mess them up. So it's like it's never suggested for the collector to do it.
See, what I found is the older ASCs never melt spotted.
Collector and maple.
Oh, so whatever rinses they were using, or not, so why didn't they keep that one, right? That would be my first. thinking.
Well, they changed the rinse to hopefully help stop the milk spotting.
Well, Red's saying like there's years that they were known that you weren't going to get a bunch of milk spots. The only
for the
thing
ASE.
that pops in my head is I bet it was micromanaging. It's like whatever the rinse was then that worked, maybe it cost too much or something, you know?
Right. And I'm saying that for the ASE though, right? Like back, you go to the older years, the ASEs never really milk spotted a whole lot, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but like the newer ones, they seem to spot, you know, which is weird, you know.
It could be that the formulas in the plastics in the tubes that they ship them in
Could be.
could slightly be different recipe. You know what I mean? Like how I would never know because I know I have all kinds of tubes from all kinds of eras and decades and old style, this style, and they're all different looking. Like the clearness or not clearness, the color of the plastic, they age differently.
Yeah.
So that could only be because they're different recipes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, or maybe it's just an accumulation of a little bit of all those things. You know, then it's like who knows? Then weather matters, humidity. There's a lot of factors, man.
Yeah.
It's not an exact science.
Ooh,
Yeah. Those are like the only coins I don't actually collect is like maples and ASCs, like bullion coins, you know?
Yeah. And a lot of people are like that. The same thing. There's no right or wrong. It's
Like
whatever you like. That's the right way.
Like I'll buy them for like a base stack, you know what I mean? But
Yeah. To hold silver.
right,
Hey,
but
Yeah.
no,
welcome. You're new in here. Good to see you. Good morning.
I won't buy it for its premiums.
Fluffy.
There's like
Good morning, Fluffy.
where it's the I had a few early on that were he was the designer. Damn it, I'm bad with names. Well, anyhow, every year they do his John Mercanti. So the ones that are John Mercanti, those things they're friggin' outrageous. Like the earlier years, we're talking like they're 20 grand just because they're John Mercanti, and he signs them. And so I think I had like 2002s, and they were like $600.
Wow.
But they were 70s. But I mean, still, it's just because they're John Mercanti's. So the stuff that they add to the holders and the labels, when it comes to bullion, that stuff goes a long way. You know, the adding of a name or a signature, like fancying it up.
Well, that's like Engelhard, right? I mean, I got a few older style Engelhards, you know, that are like the poured version, you know, that are.
Yeah, the whole Engelhard's real popular. A lot of that too. There's a lot of cool stuff. Like there's the pre-security back bars before they did that. Those ones, the ones that are like certain serial number tells you like how early or not early. And premium. Like the bars are big time collectible.
Like I see a lot of people buying like the 1 ounce Engelhards, you know.
Yeah.
Just the generic versions.
Yeah.
And you know, they always get mistaken and think those are the ones with the premiums, you know, and
it's hard. You got to, like, they make a book for it. I don't have it. I wish I did. But it's I rely on like one of my sources. They're like really seasoned. They know. But I know a little bit about it, but not enough to be like savvy. I'll never claim that I know a lot about the bars. I always ask help from a certain person. But I'd love to get that book. There's actually a book, just like, you know, for researching any coin series. They have them for the bars.
Right.
And Dansko even makes a Dansko album specifically for silver 1 ounce bars. That's a bitchin'. When it's full, it's impressive, dude. You know what I'm saying? It just feels good. The weight of it, and it's good looking. It's a cool way to show it.
I wish Dansko made Canadian coin albums, man.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah. Cent, nickel. I've had a few.
Oh, I've only seen them in the U.S.
They make all for all the Mexican coinage. The Jewish coin. Like I've seen. Yeah.
I've never seen one for Canadian coins.
Oh, they're not Danskos, but Lighthouse makes them.
Yeah,
I
I've seen the Lighthouse ones.
I don't think like actual Dansko. I don't think so.
You'd be surprised. Dansko will make a custom album if you order it, but I'm pretty sure they do. I'll tell you right now.
As I said, I could be wrong, and if they do, find them.
Yeah.
I need one
Yeah,
more fish scales.
Lighthouse makes good stuff.
I collect Danskos. I mean,
Yeah, I'm a Dansko guy. Because it fits my. Because honestly, there's albums like people never heard of. You could spend as much as you want on albums. They're like everything else, high end, low end. And Dansko's like it's just the money point, the whole nine, what it does, the quality. It's perfect for me.
yeah. Well, I got a guy who gets me
like blue collar, you know what I'm saying? Like price.
Yeah. I got a guy, Value Hunter, because he's at a coin dealer, right? So he gets them for me for like close to wholesale price, right?
Yeah, there's I'm a coin dealer, and the place that everybody who sells coin supplies gets it from is where I get my supplies from. There's like one big outfit that it's not retail. It doesn't sell to the public. You can't just walk in and buy from them. They're the ones that supply everybody.
Yeah.
So that's what this book is in front of them. I'm digging it through. So you got world coin albums, Euro, crowns, Canada silver maple leaves. Yeah, so it's everything. Yeah, I knew that they did that. I've seen a few. So, but I don't get asked for them very often. I like Canada coin, and it was getting popular. Probably a lot to do with Amy too, and it kind of died out because I've been bringing some foreign coin and some Canadian to auction, a few here and there, like in the last few months, and it's not doing like it was before. Remember how it was gaining ground, Amy?
Yeah, but this is
like
the thing.
We were getting everybody into it
in our little clique, and maybe having a little bit. Really, like you said, all I know off the top of my head, people who are really into it, is me and John Argent, and yeah, he likes to what's the word I'm looking for? Tease me almost daily.
It's messed up.
Because then he's right back in Canada. But if you watched like prices on coins in Canada from a year ago, and I started doing them 2 years ago. So from a year ago to now, in a whole, they're trending upward.
Yeah.
So
I see a lot of people are after like the new commemorative toonies and stuff a lot. I mean, I get them in pocket change all day long, but like
the painted ones and like the ones they only get 2 million of.
Yeah,
I don't like the painted. Oh, like the quarters, those are cool. But I was thinking like the painted ASEs. Like I don't like those.
No, they're toonies. They're toonies that are painted, but so you got your glow in the dark one.
Yeah.
I need the Northern Lights one bad.
Yeah, and they're 2 million. So it's just like a W quarter, like you can catch a W quarter in your change. I don't hear about.
I get them all day long. I probably get probably close to 5 of them glow in the darks in a day. Just getting coffee from Tim Hortons.
Hey,
well, I need you.
They sell on eBay all day long, man, for good money.
Yeah. You need a set of them, Amy?
Yes.
I'll get a set together.
Boom.
I'll get a set together and I'll send you up a set.
For real, that'd be awesome. I absolutely love them things, and of course, Northern Lights. I'm like, oh
yeah. Yeah, I remember when those ones first came out. I was selling them on eBay for like $60 each. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah. It's always the rush to be the first to get it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not that much anymore, but they're still like way over.
No, they're like 10. They're like $10 a set or something like that now. I mean.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's worth it. If you can get them, you have the ability to get them and get them out there. Why not?
Yeah.
John Francis, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping in.
And then there's varieties of stuff to be found. I was just reading like yesterday, the one with the bear, and how there's a one that's darker color than the other, and no one knows why. No one can figure it out. And it's listed that way. It's like there's a dark and a light. And I saw a picture. It's in that Canada book I have. And nobody's came up with the explanation yet. No, they can't figure it out.
I'll have a toonie sitting right next to me when we're talking Canadian.
The only theory is that they did switch the dyes from like a titanium to a stainless steel.
Right.
Why would the two different metals? My bad, Amy. Go ahead, Mama.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
I was just wondering if he checks his dimes.
Yeah, well, not really. I just throw them all in a jar. I don't like carrying change, so I just throw everything into a Culligan jug.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
really? One was it 2009, Amy? There's like one that's worth like $12,000. Modern too.
The 1969 Canadian dime.
Yeah.
Or
yeah. You're right. 69. 69S.
The one with the large date. That one's worth a shit money.
Yeah.
And then on 68s, there's the nickel ones and there's the silver ones. So you have to use it on your.
One's got the orientation. Is that the big one?
No, the large date, small date. Large date is the big.
You know how hard it is to find silver coins in your change, though. I'll tell you, because
I don't know. I'm not in Michigan. She brought me a baggie full of Canadian change that she gets just normally. She takes it out of the drawer and sticks it in a bag, and then whenever I see her, she gives it to me. And there was 368 dimes in it, and I was like, all right, cool. And I took a magnet, and one out of the three was silver. I was like, boom, there you go. I just got a silver dime. So
see, the bank here actually has this machine now where they draw the change through, and then whatever doesn't stick, it goes into a separate bin.
Yeah, you know what? They won't tell, but the companies here, the armored companies, they roll all the coin now.
Yeah.
And it's like, the theory is, and I know they're doing it. I know they're doing it in Southern California. They're sorting the silver out. There's no, you're not getting silver coin rolling in Southern California. No way. They also wash the coin in that big old machines, and
I've been hearing that they're washing coins because of COVID and crap. And I'm like, what?
No, this was way before COVID. It was just because coin is nasty. It gets filthy.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So like the clad,
probably
it cleans easy, but they're just like all shiny. You know, like it's like they're just obvious. So the last couple of rolls I'd gotten that were mixed, wrapped rolls, like from Armored Car Company, and they just all of them. You could tell that they must have washed them. So that was like, I know I'm not getting silver. The only thing that I could get, and it would have to be like on uncirculated. It was an error variety, but they're like, they almost look polished. That's how hard, like washed. So I'm just picturing like a big like bin, like just rolling, when they run soap and water through it. That's all.
Yeah.
It probably keeps the machinery from getting gummed up. Like all the machines that wrap and roll them and all that. Like it makes really good sense for them, but not for.
I don't even find it
for coin collectors. They don't get two shits about coin collectors.
I don't even find it worth coin roll in Canada.
I do not even have a painted toonie yet.
No.
Cool.
I've
had to take a bit of a break on coin collecting, but I've been focusing on my fish scales. So
I got the Northern Lights painted, non-painted. I got the Bear painted, non-painted, and I got the Victory Toonies painted and not painted.
I like that. I like that Victory design.
I'm gonna look up and figure
out the 45 nickel, right? It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. The painted one is badass looking.
Yeah, I got unopened tubes of them. like rolls or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I get them for face value here all the time, right? So.
Yeah, that's cool. Isn't that funny? Like we're talking about somebody's stream, how I think it was George, and he's like, "Isn't that funny how the Americans want all the Canadian coin and the Canadians want the American coin?"
Yeah.
It's the way it always is, man.
Yeah. I told George.
1969 large date that currently an AU 50 1969 large date dime, 21,900 Canadian.
Yeah, cha-ching.
Wow.
Bling bling, baby.
I'll send you my collagen jug and you can go through it if you want.
Hell, fuck yeah. That would be awesome. Something to do. I've been begging the bank here in town to get me a box of halves or something. You know, it's like I get it that you all can't give me quarters or whatever, but you can give me a box of halves. They're not fucking circulated. I'm sure if you ordered it, you or ask your other bank or whatever, because it's not a small bank around here. And they won't. And it's freaking irritating.
Come on, Rob Bank.
Shipping would just be crazy though to send all that, you know, like.
Is it expensive to ship from Canada to us? Because it's pretty expensive for us to send to you.
It's still expensive for me to ship to you guys too. Like it costs me about between $20 and $25 each time I ship, even just a 1 ounce silver piece.
That's just ridiculous.
That's a lot. Because I know you guys pay duty too, right?
Huh?
Do you guys pay duty too? Like once you receive or something?
Well, it all depends. If the person writes coins on there or silver or something, then yeah, we do.
Oh, okay. No, always doctor.
But, yeah, I tell people just write metal art and then mark it underneath $40 as a gift or something. You know what I mean?
Right on.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to get.
It cost me $14 to ship over to the UK, and I shipped coins, rocks, all kinds of different stuff. And, it wasn't a huge package. I mean, it was a nice stuffed envelope, and I just put on there that it was, game pieces. That's what I always put.
Yeah,
I
got it.
Collector tokens.
I got dinged once. I bought a bunch of Morgans off somebody, and they wrote a value of $400 on the package, and they wrote Morgan dollars on it. So I had to pay the tax, being that it was over $100. Then I had to pay the tax on each Morgan dollar as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the UK, the whole Europe. We're not, being American, it's illegal to send anything silver and gold, any precious metals, and any coinage.
Really?
Yeah. It's like per country, there's a list that'll tell you, like, Italy. I can't send socks to Italy. Socks. They all have lists, and the craziest shit's on it, and it's usually because like 100 years ago maybe they imported socks or something, but they just left it on the list. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing Canada doesn't accept as far as precious metals go is raw material. So if you're sending pay dirt or non-refined gold or something like that, then they'll deny it, right? But I mean, you could send coins, you can send bullion, stuff like that.
Yeah, your guys' rules, it's like it's our rule. Like, if we get caught sending it, we get in trouble.
Right.
You receiving it, the rules could be different. Like, of course, like you guys, Canada's the American coins coming over.
About whether Mike Pallett, he's got a question on whether a 2016 or 2018 maple leaf, what it's worth, no scratches, but a little toning. So generally, depending on what type of privy mark or, it depends on what's on it.
Well, the 2016 and 2018 don't have privy marks.
They don't? Okay. So
no.
He knows better than me. I just my first one. So they're generally worth the silver value.
Yeah, they're just basically our 2016, 2018 is basically just our generic bullion maple. But that being said, like here in Canada right now, I think to buy a 1 ounce maple, you're looking at like almost $38 Canadian, which is like $34 US or something like that per ounce.
Yeah, the markup's still pretty. It's like $5 to $6 range.
38 Canadian.
Yeah.
Over spot.
It would be 28, almost $29 in the US.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not like that's why when people tell me like that's why I always get people like right now I've done a few trades with people where they wanted pours and I tell them just buy me the cheapest generic rounds you guys can because it's cheaper for me to buy or get silver from the States, than it is for me to get it here in Canada.
Yeah, that's smart.
Because I mean, in the States, I can get like $25 an ounce. Where here, I'm paying like $28, $29, $30.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm spending $30 US on an ounce.
Doing it.
I don't really want to melt it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then I love using the shot, but I didn't get it all the time. But when I got it, I like the way the shot melted down.
Yeah, see, I got a double forge, so I mean, like, I'll go pick up, kilos or whatever and just throw it in the forge.
In a dish, dude, with a acetylene and oxygen torch. I mean,
yeah.
I never even had a bench on it.
Hi, Hector. Good night, Hector.
Hey, good morning, Hector.
For stopping in.
Take care.
Yeah.
It's bugging me, man. I know the dime, but there was because it's just modern, whatever that. I want to say 2009.
I've had a few people who've gotten a hold of me for different things, and generally I kind of go with the notion. Professor Peavy used to say this all the time: is that you generally want to go low ball, like always look at it as it's been damaged or it's just your base. I don't know how else to say that. Before you start trying to say that yes, it's this double die or it's this or it's that.
Oh yeah, you always off the get go. You just got to assume that it's not going to be it.
That it's not worth.
Yeah, because it's so highly unlikely that it's not what you're hoping for.
Right, and then try to take away from that and see if it is what you're hoping it might be. But
if you start out,
good morning, Mr. Majestic. How are you?
Your brain will trick your eye. It'll make you see shit that's not there, and you will not be able to fight it. You just won't. It's hard. Like all the stuff in the course of a night that I pulled to the side, I got a pile. I always check it the next day, and every time, half of it, I go, "What the hell did I see last night?" Back to the bank. You know what I mean? Because I know that happens. So it's like fresh eyes. Always double check with fresh eyes. Rest. Because just doing searching coin is super strenuous on your eye. Your eye gets fatigued fast, like super fast.
I got
your brain.
I put away when I first started that I still have. That if I went through and looked through today, I'd be like, oh no.
Isn't it funny?
You're constantly learning. You're constantly learning new things, and your eyes are starting to use different pickup points for different things. And you get better as you go. So if you have a question about it, put it away.
Yeah, the more you do anything, the better you get at it, no matter what it is.
So how are you, Mr. Working Man?
Oh, driving? He's driving. Always working.
On his way to work.
I love the hairstyle, friend. I love it.
Where can I find or look for the steel cents to finish my Canadian small? There are no steel cents in Canadians. And then from 2002 to 2012, 2012. You can send me an email.
And
I don't have
Maria.
a 2012, but
Yeah, Canada never made steel cents.
no.
Then again, I just started doing my Lincoln album, and I got some steel sets, and I thought they were fake.
Right.
The only thing you gotta know with steel cents is keep an eye out for your 43s and your 44s. And if your 44 steel, it better be magnetic. If it's not, it's somebody just messing with you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2000. The 2000p. They issued some 2000p dimes, Canadian dimes, that were for testing. And I guess some of them got out. So they're worth like $1,400.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's pretty modern. That's bitching.
2006 non-magnetic that's worth a nice little pocket change. Not that.
I think it's 2007. You got the CR7. What is that? That's found in uncirculated and specimen sets. It's either a small or a large RCM logo.
No, look up the 2006 non-magnetic. Magnetic.
Non-magnetic. You got 2006P, 2006 logo. It doesn't say anything.
Ooh, traffic this morning already.
Maybe it's newer than the printing on this model. That's always
it might be.
And then there's always the ones that just have asterisk, which means that there's just no, they just don't have an auction history yet. So it could be something like super rare, and it just one of them hasn't went to market. You know what I mean?
2006 zinc and 2006 steel, and his.
Are you talking dime? I'll win the dime page. Maybe you're talking about a different denomination.
No, we're talking cents, and his Canadian small cent book says 2006 zinc and 2006 steel, which I'm like, what? Wait. Coins in Canada. Let's go.
Yeah, there were some steel ones because I got a couple. The one that the magnet stuck to them since.
Oh yeah, you got to find both of them for.
They're a mix of what is it? Yeah, copper plated steel. It's copper plated steel. That's what it is.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
okay,
so that when you see CPS, the 2011 and 12s are copper plated steel. So, matter of fact, 2006 on, they call them multi-ply plated steel.
Right. So what you're actually looking for there, Mike, is your magnetic and your non-magnetic.
Yeah, there's years where it's the ones. Yeah, you want. There's valuable ones both ways.
I was like, well, they didn't make steel cents.
What you really need to find out of your Canadian pennies is the 2020. Then you'll be super rich.
Yeah.
When they stopped making 2012 or something.
Yeah, I think it was 2016, but yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, here we go. A 2006 magnetic and an AU50 is $31 in Canadian, and a 2006 P non-magnetic is worth 132 Canadian in AU50.
Yeah. See, they're right here. They're quoting a grand in MS66.
Well, I don't trust everything that.
Because they only minted 222 of them.
But it gives me that's for the one, the test one, right?
No, it just says the CPS 2006. The P, they only minted 233,000 on the P.
Oh, I got you.
That is low. I mean, that's a low mintage, but still 222. That's crazy. It's
Hi, Argent.
You got struck without the obverse P composition mark. Then this variety is listed below as 2006 magnetic, signifying multiply plated steel, but with no composition mark. Yeah, the obverse dyes used in this line do not carry the P, thus the multiply. But multiply plated steel planchets magnetic found their way into the production line for striking. So it's just like here. It's just some of the plants just got from that. They were making the coin in the same place. They got stuck in the corners of the bins, or probably it's the same thing as here. Some guy had a pocket full, and when nobody was looking,
he went.
He said, you know, he'd do the cream out of his bar. Oh, damn, that hurt.
Kind of makes me want to work for the Mint. Just saying.
What's that?
I said it kind of makes me want to work for the Mint.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, that'd be a cool job.
Oh, you're from the Mitten. Awesome, dude. Good morning. I am misplaced because I am in Texas. Are those, you're still spending the Ikes? I hope you went through those really good.
I went through them. I pulled out all the good stuff, and then now I've been circulating about $200-$300 worth of them.
People giving you crazy looks when you pay for stuff.
Oh yeah, they don't. It's a lot. You should see a lot of people don't even know who they are. But this one store, there's a guy that collects them, so I've been dumping them off there to him.
Right on. That's cool, man.
Like this morning, I stopped in there and she was like, "He's asking if you're going to give more." I said, "Well, just give him my number. He called me. I just give him as much as he wants."
I got like two places where I get a gas station and like a little mom and pop liquor store where I do the same thing. I try to keep some stuff in the car always for them.
And that's why when people they always say I'm crazy because I'll dump like BU, like 54s, Lincoln Cents, and hoppers, and they're like, "What is this guy thinking?" I don't care. Spread the love.
They don't. I used to do the same thing, man, and now I dump 5,000 at a time in a green friggin' machine for a little piece of paper.
The thing I get out of it is, right, when somebody finds it, like let's say in pocket paint, that might start a collector. You never know, like a young collector, like, wow, look at this, and the next thing you know, just don't ever know how that works. So.
Well, you remember what is a year ago the push to do that? It was like it was talked about, and everybody, all the dealers in the country did it.
Oh yeah,
he put some rare gold coin. He put like I forget how many of them, like 20 or something, and they were like really rare, valuable gold coins. And he just put them out random back into circulation. And I still keep waiting to catch a story in one of the magazines, or I haven't heard anything yet about anybody finding them. So I hope it wasn't like somebody in the know got them all, or like you hope it ain't that.
Yeah, the Great American Coin Hunt, which I didn't find anything.
I dumped a gang of coin. I dumped a lot of wheat cents in the machine, like stuff that I wasn't going to plan on going and taking. And a lot of the shell casing, like the 40s, I put a bunch of those in there.
Yeah.
And a bunch of Canadian nickels, except the machine won't take them. They know they're Canadian.
I made a video last year of me driving up to Publix one day with I think it was $10 or $20 worth of 1954 SBU. I just dumped them in the hopper.
Nice. Yeah, man. How bitching is it to catch a red, uncirculated wheat cent, dude? I mean, really?
Right. I've never caught one in circulation.
Yeah. Even in all the rolls, bank rolls, but now I don't do that stuff, but I did for a long time. That's how I started.
Yeah. I still do this day. I love doing it.
I get it. I'm a dealer now, so it's like all the stuff I didn't know then. I was like, oh, that's how, or that's where, like, I can get anything now.
What Sunday I had some of my note collection, and they had this little girl, and she was like looking at all these notes, and she was just so fascinated by it, and she wanted this note, and her mother was like, no, I can't afford it. So I ended up just buying and giving her the note.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Well, how
first,
yeah.
Actually, I got a show and tell.
Things like that, you put a smile on a child's face, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the other half of the time you're telling them to go play on the freeway, kid.
Go step out in traffic, you slap him.
An uncle, he said all the time, and he meant it. Go play out. Get out of here, damn kids. Go play on the freeway.
I got my first like serious note. I've always wanted a horse blanket. No, I haven't gotten one yet. And my oldest bill that I have of US currency was like a 37, I think.
Silver Surfer.
But I ended up actually see if I can do it this way so it doesn't glare. But I ended up getting this gifted to me. So that was like, woo!
That's badass.
This thing. So would this still be considered a horse blanket? I don't think so. But
No, the horse blanket specifically, like it's our United States money. It's well after that. That's Civil War issue. Those are all hand cut, man.
Yep, hand cut.
They're really valuable too. That's nice. It looks like it's really good condition, Amy.
It's got the folds. My corners are okay, pretty okay. One of them's a little chewy, but not bad. Other than that, it just looks worn. But I showed it was hilarious because I showed my soon-to-be 16-year-old boy it. I was like, check this out. And he's like, oh, that's awesome. And then the first thing that comes out of his mouth, it's like, here's your son. He goes, I wonder if Abraham Lincoln ever held it. And I was like, dude, it's Confederate money. Why would Abraham Lincoln be holding Confederate?
You never know.
Love you, girlfriend. I gotta go, y'all. Have a wonderful day.
All right.
Hey, you got it, man. Don't work too hard, brother.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful day, y'all.
But yeah, well, I finally got one. Woohoo!
Yeah, those are nice, man. I've had some good ones a few times, and they're cool. They're cool. They're cool looking. But yeah, all that stuff. That money's it's like typically it was women. They would sit in a room, and they just by hand each individual bill, and they cut. That's why most of them are not. They're not square.
No, not at all.
The better cut are like that's a big premium. That makes them really, yeah. If they're good condition and they're really all centered, they still get a good premium. But if they're well centered, and you can tell if it's been like trimmed. Like I could trim them right now. You'd be able to tell. It's really, so yeah. So if they cut them really nice and square, those are the ones that are worth the most.
It's one that even if it probably wasn't worth the money to do it, I would probably send it in for grading just because.
Yeah, paper grading's not like coin grading. It's not quite as expensive.
Right, and I don't want it getting effed up.
Yeah, so like putting in something safe, I get you. Like encapsulating the coin, putting the paper money, it'll keep it from all the elements. You know, you could accidentally spill on it and wipe it off, and it's safe.
Right. It's just
Or if you had a bunch of crazy boys who run around.
Oh, crazy boys! Speaking of which, I gotta go get them up for school here in a minute.
Right on. How are they?
They're doing good. They're mouthy. They talk. They're potty trained, so that's always good. And
housebroken already?
Yeah. They're house trained, so that's
I'm 44.
Good.
I'm not house trained. I'm working on it though.
They're sassy and mouthy like their mother.
Where did I get that from?
That keeps going there. Fix this camera. But nothing. It keeps going in and out of focus. But yeah, I'm gonna probably hop off here because I know other people are probably going to be starting to stream here shortly, and I do have to get my boys up and ready for school, and at some point I got to try and sleep. So.
Yeah. Well, be well, Mama.
I will, and thank you for joining me, shooting the shit for a little.
No problem at all. I'm glad you got to see me.
Oh, I'm glad I got to see you. Lincoln, I do tell them to play in the road, but the problem is that we live on a dirt road and it's our own road, so there's never any other.
All the time. Go play where you usually play. That don't work, Lincoln.
Right? And then they're like, well, can we go down the hill? Well, no, because there's a herd of hogs that runs around here. And no.
Can you go down the hill on a hog?
Yeah. Like, no, thank you. But all right, guys. Everybody have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful morning, and I will see y'all later.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, Trav.